Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Grand Spartan. I think today, after yesterday's episode, having so much fun, I'm going to take down this whole city and maybe flatten every mountain within view distance. I'm just kidding. That was a that was a beast of an episode to get loaded, uploaded to YouTube as well. My goodness, I I'm recording this episode as the last episode is still processing. Hasn't even finished yet to get it uploaded, so apologize about that. I'm a little late on getting that thing up. I didn't anticipate, it taking so long. It looks like here on the server, most of this stuff burned off throughout the night. That's like really weird. I guess that's something they'll fix. Don't know that that's something they're gonna fix, but it's kind of odd that I have not played. You can look at the time, when I ended last episode and started today, yet it seems like everything's... Maybe it all smelted off while I was working. I don't think I checked last night before I logged, but I did log on just a moment ago, and all the forges were out of wood, so I don't know if that happened before the end of yesterday's episode or what. I thought when I logged off, all of that was still burning, but maybe it was late. It was a late recording. This one up here had sand. Oh, it never even... Okay, let me get that back in order as well. So we're going to make some glass jars. Oh, we can make 755 glass jars. Hey, how about that? Let's do it. We're going to be making some glue. Yes, we are. All right, so I need to mine for nitrate and coal. And some of you complained that I didn't mine enough. So guess what? The next little while here, we're going to be covering some of that because I need those resources for the shotgun turrets. Don't remember what day everything was supposed to respawn either. I have to check on that. Check and see. Let's see. Let's drink a little bit of water. I'm going to need a separate container just to hold my water. All the water we're pumping out. Also need to plant a garden. Grand Spartan on day 31. No garden. Started out with a little garden. Thought I was going to move locations and never did. Let's run back over to the other base real fast here. And see if... You know what, that's probably not enough gas if we're going to mine anything. I need, let's dump that in there. Let's take a couple more full cans. Tell you what, let's do that. I'm going to drop this wrench off in the... Move the microphone a little closer to me so you can hear my voice. Crystal clear. I have 4 days left until the horde arrives. Stick that in there and stick that in there. Now let's see, we're in the snow biome. There's a big area. And I'm going to try to mine in the snow biome. But look at how close that trader is to us. Boy, if we had a bridge, we'd just right across to him right there. Let's go in this area right through here. And just dig down and see what's there. See what's down there. We are going to take down those little wooden buildings. That'll only take like a couple minutes. We are going to take those down eventually as well at some point. But I need to run in here and find out what's left in that building, in that base, for us to, take over to the new base. I know we have some treasure maps, some quests. We'll save the quest for when we're capped level and we need more points. Not looking too promising. Okay, so we already had a mine here. And we didn't find a whole lot, did we? Let me take a look at the surrounding area. Why not go up here, closer to the trader, and we can stop by the trader while we're up there as well. See if we can't start a little mine over there and pick away. It seems like we didn't find much here in this area for resources. Not as much as I had hoped. I wonder how much of that is snow. Where you see the mountains right there, I guess that's all snow as well. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it turns into 4. Okay, it is snowing up there, though. And when it's snowing, that's probably a pretty good sign that it's snow biome, right? I guess, maybe. Never can tell with this game. But we could start down low, like somewhere down here, and just chew straight into it. So I need lots and lots of gunpowder moving forward, and let's just set ourselves up now. What level are we on? We are at minus 25 already, so I'm just going to kind of tunnel straight in here for a bit. Some weird lighting issue going on again. Remember, we had that before when we were in here, and it was some weird shadow that you couldn't see. Hopefully you all can see what's going on. Grand Spartan and his auger. Tell you what, let's look at the video settings here and see if we can fix this. Turn that off. Apply it. Did that change anything? It changed a little bit. It's a little brighter. You know, you notice it's a little brighter. What is that, lead? Is that just iron? A weird color to it. It's like iron in front, look like lead off to the side, like it had a blue color to it. You know? It's just iron. Alright, let's start tunneling downward a bit. Hopefully we don't get some crazy wandering horde to come walking up in here. That's why I went so close to the water, so nothing could spawn from the east and come to the west. Yes, indeedy do. Oh, you know what? We're short on repair kits. We're not going to be able to mine that long. I need to make some. That was part of the drive for the glue. Make plenty of duct tape for all of our repair kits and everything else we might need. What are we getting here? Just iron in that? I think we're just getting iron. Looks blue like that's I think that's just the one little light color of the iron. What level are we at now? Minus 36. You know, this is probably where we would mine for whatever resources. Be super cool if we could find some good stuff. I did a little test on the multiplayer server to show, not a test, but just to show everyone. If you pick at the gravel spots above ground, and I found some nitrate in one of those. That, you know, I would find that under the ground. And that's probably what we're going to end up doing. But I wanted to give this snow biome one extra chance because I found a bunch of resources in the snow biome on the server, multiplayer server. Nitrate and coal and lead. Found it all right there. So I wanted to give that a chance here as well. We're finding nothing but iron down here in this gravel. That's not very promising. How far are we into the mountain now? We're pretty far in. I don't want to get too off track here. Let's start up here, look down, and work our way down this way like this. Again. Kind of chewing through our stone and iron. Of course, we've not done a lot of mining yet in this Let's Play, but we're chewing through a lot of it fast. I'm going to need a lot moving forward, so... but the gunpowder is what we're really after, and I think what I'll do is we'll go to this trader real fast. It's open now at 6 a.m. Oh, nitrate! 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 Yes! Just happened to look over to see what I was getting in this newest pocket of gravel, and I saw a little light pop up. Yes, I did. Where are we at? We are at minus 48. Okay, I'll have to remember that moving forward. Coal's going to be the next thing. I think I have a place I'm going to go check. when we get our fill of this over here and see what's in here exactly for nitrate. Nice. If we get ourselves a stack, nitrate, get ourselves a stack of coal, and that's a bunch of gunpowder that could hold us over for a while. Not too keen on all of these levels I'm getting for this, but sort of a byproduct of what we're doing. Takes 3, so we only have 1 repair left, and then we're out of repair kits. I think I have a handful back at the base, maybe, but it's time to start pumping those bad boys out. And hopefully we don't have a collapse here, because there's no rhyme or reason to the way I'm mining. I'm just following resources at this point, so we very well could have ourselves a collapse like that, but all the way to surface. That's a pretty good collapse. Still collapsing. And just for the record, I had someone on one of my videos today to tell me to cut the Texas accent. Well, I've never been to Texas. I met one fellow from Texas. Yeah, moved here about 25 years ago. So whatever Texas accent he may have had partially was gone, I'm sure. Pretty hard to change the way that I speak, just so I don't have to bother you with the Texas accent. But yeah, I can assure you my accent is not a Texan accent. All of those folks in Texas, you know, I'm not really sure, other than how Hollywood depicts that they talk in Texas, how they speak down there. Certainly not the way that I speak, I don't think. Of course, I was telling someone, I was like, yeah, you know, most of the people in Texas that are depicted on a movie or a TV show, they're from, like, Great Britain. And they're just, you know, making up some accent and what they think sounds like a Texan. It's like, man, I don't think the Texans would appreciate that too much. But I thought that was kind of comical. A lot of comments I just sort of brush off, but that particular comment stuck with me for a little while. I was like, you know what? I actually ended up removing the comment because and maybe he was just trolling, maybe. But it was like it really bothered him, my Texan accent. It's like, wow. Well, let's see what we're up to for nitrate now. We've been scooping it up. I don't want to get lost down there. Oh, we already have over a stack. Over a stack. Wow, that was fast. Now I think I'm stuck. I don't think I'm getting out of here. I even dig down this far. Good thing you are always supposed to bring your frames with you. Never leave home without them, ladies and gentlemen. Never leave home without them. Well, which way is out? We'll just have to make a new way out, I guess. But I have to remember this. We come back over here. This was, oh, there it is. This was a beautiful place for nitrate. I just wanted to get a quick stack. I mean, because we're out of repair kits anyway. There's no need for me to continue on picking away at that. Nice. I'll mark this spot, and we'll know when we come back here some other time. Potting it right there. Thank you very much. A little T-frame so I remember. And we'll shoot over to the trader. Might as well stop by, see what old Trader Joel may have for us today. Trader Joe Bob. Joe Bobberini. Bobberan. Maybe he'll have something of worth or value today. Oh, he's up here. I forgot. I have to go around this way. Well, hopefully the old trader doesn't decide to take a vacation, permanent vacation, never come back, like the one did on our server, multiplayer server.
I've got the best deals in Navisgain.
Well, do you now? Another auger. Those are pretty good auger parts. What are our auger parts? 450. 407 sniper rifle. You know, that's not bad. Will he buy these stone? Not for much. How about the iron? Does he buy that? He doesn't buy that. Does he buy? He buys sand. 456 for a stack. How about dirt? Does he buy dirt? Doesn't buy dirt. Or snowballs. Snowballs. Doesn't buy those either. Okay. Well, I do have a decent amount of cash. May benefit me to pick up that 407 sniper rifle. Let's look through his other items first before I pull the trigger on something like that. That's a pretty costly purchase there. I can't even make the 7.62 rounds yet. I probably should wait on that, you know. I mean, I don't know. I like the idea of the auger parts being almost 500. I could combine the two and get mine up to 500, mine being 450. Now, that's a decent sniper rifle. Let's, oh, it's a snow guy. Well, this is an invulnerable base, my fellow. Wasting your time beating on that. Come on. Come on with your weaving and your bobbing. Yeah, that still leaves us with a little bit of cash, about 30K. We'll have to start selling some items again. I haven't done it in a while, but it's easy to build up your cash if you're really trying to do that, you know. Well, let's go ahead and buy it. We'll just hold on to it. It'll be a long time before we need it, but it will be a way to interrupt those cops and even kill off the regular cops. It won't kill the feral irradiated cops, but it will certainly kill off the regular cops. All right, well, good stuff there. Good find. There's an airdrop straight in front of us. Is that in the water? Ugh. It is in the water, but it's just in the edge of the water, so we can handle that. I think we can handle that. Come on. Purple AK or something. No. We'll take the beakers. We'll take those beakers. Well, I have one little spot I want to check that we marked on the way to the other trader that had coal. And there's just coal in gravel up on the surface. And so I want to go down below and see if we can't scoop up a stack of that. If we could have a stack as easily as we just picked up that nitrate, I bet you there were 6 more stacks of nitrate down there based on what I was seeing. But if we could pick up a stack of coal that quickly and go ahead and get that in the chem lab converting over to gunpowder, then the only thing we have to concern ourselves with will be paper. And, you know, we can head over to the Cracker Book headquarters. And we found a couple of those now. And the bookstore here in town. And we have all the patterns, schematics, so we don't really need those anymore. But we could scrap all those. We could certainly get enough paper to make shotgun shells for days. And that's what we're going to try to do. That's what we're going to try to get this this base with 4 shotgun turrets. I don't really think we're going to need it for the next horde as easy as that last horde was. We even took over on kind of a dual horde in that one time through. And I've not checked my shotgun shells to see how many we really used. But what is our cement looking like up here? We need to get more of that kicking. So stone, let's top off. No, these don't really need topping. Look at that, 755 glass jars. You know what, we'll make this so that it can be our bulletproof glass. Yeah, we'll better wait on that. We'll let all that smelt down before I do that. We'll put iron and lead and all that stuff in there eventually. Oh, most nitrate we've had so far, folks. That's a lot. That is a lot. Let's get our sniper rifle in here. Have a quality sniper rifle now to hold us over. Put these away. Stick that in there for the time being. Stone and sand. Sort. And repair kit, repair kit, repair kit. Where did I stick those? There, the 14 right there. So it leaves us with 17, not a lot. Now, what do we need again for the repair kits? Forged iron, oil, cloth, and duct tape. But we have more cloth over at the other base. So if I need to get that, I can. The forged iron may be the only thing we're short on over here now. Go ahead and get those pumping out. Kicking. And I am going to head over to this mine. Well, what may be a mine. I don't know. There may be nothing there. We're going to pick away. I don't think I marked it. Yeah, see, I marked the nitrate, but I didn't mark the coal. But it was real close. It was real close to there. Let's just do a quick waypoint, and then the trader's right there. Oh, there it is. It's right by the trader. Okay, okay, okay. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. If we can get that much coal as quickly as we were able to pick that up, and we'll be set. We'll have a place to just pump out thousands and thousands of shotgun shells. You're going to be amazed to see how many of those things I can pump out. I'm used to it now on the multiplayer server, just having 8 shotgun turrets and have to constantly farm up the paper and gunpowder for that. And some people are like, oh man, the resources it costs to take on that horde is really not that bad. It's really not. Now, if you were to take on a horde using the auto turrets, that's bad. That's not worth doing. It really is not worth doing. The shotgun turrets just take up so much less resource-wise. It's just that brass is so hard to come by. You know, like if you could make it, even if it were tough to make, you could pull something like that off regularly. But you're going to get one good horde using, like, say, 4 auto turrets, and you're done. You're done for a while until you can farm up enough brass to create another 1,500 bullets for each turret. It's just not, you know, until they increase the amount. On the server, if a zombie's going to drop 1 doorknob, he drops 2. You know, to give you a little better chance at being able to use those things. And even then, we did all we could. And we're not able to come up with enough gunpowder or enough brass, I'm sorry, to, you know, make those things. Make a lot of them. Right here we had coal. I'm getting coal from this gravel, so we're going to put this to the test. Let's see what we can find down here. I'm going to have to build my way out of this place. Come on, coal, where you at? I was born to be a coal miner's daughter. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's Crack-a-Book headquarters, if you're not familiar with that, or if you've never created the shotgun shells. The Crack-a-Book headquarters, you literally can come out there with 1,000. And now Vamp is telling me, Professor Vamp is telling me that he makes his own paper now. He doesn't even go to the Crack-a-Book because it's such a long ride for him, and he's able to pump out thousands and thousands of paper himself. So we might look into doing that instead of heading over to the Crack-a-Book every time. And of course, we're going to try to get our scavenging up too. I think his scavenging is probably already capped on the server. We're on day 350, 60, 70, whatever it is. But you never know what else you might find over there looking through those crates as well. But you know, we're certainly going to give it a chance. I want to make sure I don't get close to my mini bike. We're getting pretty close to that mini bike, aren't we? Get up the hill, Spartan. Okay, now it's over there. Well, let's just focus right here and head south. Ooh. Well, collapse-a-rooney. Collapse-a-rooney. Well, I don't know how far I have to go down. It seemed like on the server I had to go down 4 or 5 blocks before I actually came across the resources that it was leading me towards. I don't even remember what time we started this episode. I think it was around 3 a.m. So we'll probably make this a little shorter of an episode and give my my internet connection a break. I know after today, after I get this one uploaded, it's gonna go whew. Started that episode last night. That was almost a 24-hour to upload episode. One that you watched last night, I guess, or the episode where we were doing all the demolishing of the buildings. Get a repair. Right now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, getting down to the stones, so I am imagining, there it is, okay, I was going to say I'm imagining we're going to start coming across the coal at any point. Which way is that mini bike? It's up into the, right there to the northeast. I'm just hoping we can come into a large enough pocket of coal that I can scoop up, you know, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 real fast here in a moment. And then we won't have to do this again for a while. 6,000 gunpowder will hold me over for a bit. And we'll be able to focus on some other things. But it's going to be important for me to get this no matter what I do. I'm going to need a ton of it. Then we can focus on driving over to the Crack-A-Book headquarters, getting paper. We might even do that tonight. Might even take on the Crack-A-Book headquarters at night. Take a little chance over there. You know, mix it up a little bit, make things exciting. We're really just trying to collapse some of this. How much are we up to right now? 2,300, okay. Not bad, considering we just found it. We just found the resources that was leading us to. As soon as we hit around a stack and a piece of another stack, I'll go ahead and call it. Looks like we're gonna be there before you know it. My goodness, we're piling on the levels. You know that. That's it's gonna make future hordes a bit tricky. You might need those 4 shotgun turrets for this next horde after all. We're getting down with the sickness right now. Getting down in the levels. This picking away at this stuff. What are we up to? 5468. Almost there. Almost there. If I just get a stack, I'll be satisfied. I match that other stack of nitrate that we have back up there. Big cave in right there. Oh, expose that coal. Expose it for what it is. Good for fuel, good for gunpowder. All right, that's good, that's good, that's good. Call it right there. Let me Kind of get a little path to get back up top here. Perfect. Make sure I didn't collapse the land right where my mini bike was at. Well, hey, and look at that. Look at who that is. That's Trader Joel right there, right next to us. Oh, Trader Joel. Gonna want to make some more explosive crossbow bolts as well. Can't have enough of those. You know, you can always use those for the cops and such. Small engine, but it's not super good. If it were blue, I'd have to buy it. There would be no option, but it is not. Let's see what he has all in all. Little man in the game said that he is hot and tired from all the hard work. Whoops.
Come back tomorrow. We get new goods daily.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see. He said come back tomorrow, but day 34. So you're off by a few days, my friend, but okay. Remember that. Remember that. 34. 34. I see some airdrops on the screen, too, here. Yeah, there's one right there. I guess we'll try to scoop it up. Not that it's going to make that much of a difference in what we're doing, but I could always use an AK-47 part. I enjoy the AK-47 not for the killing power of it, but for the fact that, well, it does do a decent amount of damage. It's good for interrupting the zombies, and I'm probably not even going to bother. Bad terrain right there. Probably not even going to bother with giving points to 9mm. I can't see myself ever creating a auto turret unless something changes with the way the brass works. Something else we need to talk about. I know initially I said that I was going to wipe when 16.2 came out. I didn't need to. 16.3 may actually require a wipe, so we may be doing this as like a season 2 or something like that. I really don't want to have to wipe, but Glimpse did a little test today with a 16.2 seed and upgraded it to 16.3 experimental, and it was wild. I mean, there were plateaus where all of the POIs were at. There were just drop-offs and some big piece of land sticking up in the air. And that happened to me back on Alpha 14 and on 13, trying to use an old save with a new Alpha. So it was very likely I'm going to try to go with it initially and stick with 16.2 or 16.3 on the 16.2 save. But if we start running into things like that, we may even just go to like a specific horde or something and just deal with it. And then we'll call it and start back over. And, you know, we'll take a different direction next time. We won't go straight to a prefab build like we did in this time around. But and once again, if you haven't checked it out, I'll put the link at the end of this video. Make sure you check out the Electroshock base. We, as a community, built that one together. Community being the subscribers. Hanging out in the stream, spending all the time there with me while I was building it. Took 3 streams to build it. That's a military base. We want to stay far away from that. 3 streams to build it. Couple more days to get it all painted up nicely and all. And we could probably use that as our garden. Of course, I see where I dug that up over there. I wonder if you get the fertilizer, if I were to dig this up. Because I don't like it being in the snow biome. Now, we go anywhere but the snow biome. I wonder if you get there's a chance to get the fertilizer digging it up with a... Oh, you do get some back with the auger. See that? It's just like a small chance, but... yeah. I was just curious. Yeah, we got 2. Well, I don't really think we had a whole lot in that anyway, but... Alright, so we have made it back home. Let's go get some paper, folks. Gonna get some gunpowder a-kicking here in the chem lab. Gonna get the screamers a-jumping. Oh, look at that number there. That's a lot. It's 108 minutes worth of gunpowder going to be crafting. It's perfect. Beautiful. I like it a lot. And I guess we'll stick our fertilizer. I think I left the other fertilizer at the... No, it's right there. So we have 27. I really need to stop putting that off and get on it. We're going to be out of meat stew before long. And meat stew tastes so yummy, I don't know what to do. Yeah, maybe need to do a commercial on some meat stew at some point. Okay, gas is good. Let me top off on food and water. Well, you just can't get wellness any faster than you can on Alpha 16, eh? I mean, it's incredible how fast you can gain wellness from that meat stew. Just whoop, right on up. We can hit the bookstore over here at any time because it's close by. But the Cracker Book headquarters, that's going to be our best bet for the massive amount of paper that we're going to need. Let's just do a quick waypoint right there. Get it up on the screen in front of us. Looks a bit different over here with no buildings around, doesn't it? Man, I wonder who did that. I'd like to pat that man on the back for putting in all that hard work. Taking those buildings down out of our way. Yeah, it was probably pretty boring to watch, very repetitive, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing a little demolition. I enjoyed it so much that I ran over by 20 minutes on the episode. An hour and 20-minute episode. Had a lot of fun doing that. Getting that out of the way. And we gained some resources back out of it, so it wasn't a total loss on just fuel. Yeah, well, of course, fuel is easy to come by, but repair kits, having to repair our auger several times. We gained some resources out of it. Got a ton of scrap. We should be able to make so many scrap iron spikes out of that. I shouldn't have to mine for scrap for a long time to come. That was the big bonus for it is, you know, a lot of time I find myself searching for scrap. And I'm like, man, you know, I need scrap. What's the fastest, easiest way to get it? And there are a lot of ways to get it, but, you know, that kind of took my mind off the fact that I was trying to get scrap when we're clearing out the area, making it look all nice. And a lot of other things we got, too. We got plenty of stone and sand and all that sort of stuff, too. But wood, got to stack in something or another of wood. Go easy over these mountains. I don't know what's on the other side. I know I've taken this path before, but don't want to go flying off into a hole. Down in a hole. We're almost there. We might have enough time to sweep this place before 2200. I don't know. We're just going to do the old scoop and run. And we'll scrap the patterns, schematics as we go along, I guess. But the paper mostly is what we're going to get from this building anyway. And it seems to be what's most common in all of the shelves and boxes, crates, whatever you want to call them. Need to start picking up some feathers again, too. We're short on feathers and crossbow bolts. Need to make a few hundred of those, 400 or 500. All right, so I see her sitting right over here. Kind of pleased with where we're at for tools. That used to be the big thing with working stiffs. You had to have those working stiff stores to get your tools and get those things upgraded. Don't need that anymore. Just go to the trader with some Duke coins and wheel and deal with him, and you're set up and good to go for a long time. And so I'm not too concerned about having to loot crates and all of that for a while. I think we'll be good with this auger that we have and the blade and all. Being able to upgrade your own blade makes a difference too. Don't even want to waste time waking up any zombies. You know, we could probably build our way up there, right? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, it's not broken, but it is sprained. Get down, lady. You get down too. Get down on it. Nice. Oh, nice. One of those quests. Son of a gun. You stop it with that. You stop it as well. How'd they even know I was here, huh? Boy, it's hard to pass on that. Pass on that. Most likely we'll be doing this with all of the schematics we find. We'll be scrapping them. Just sit down. Nothing to see here, Grand Spartan. Just trying to get some paper. That's all I want is a little paper. I don't know how you all come back every time. It's a bit odd. Kill you off and then you come right back. And normally I'm looking through here for schematics and I can't find anything but paper. And now I'm looking for paper. All I'm going to do is find schematics. Funny how that works. It's like I don't know how many times I've been through this store now since we started. And I was just finding paper. Having to leave a bunch behind. And now I'm going to come through looking for paper and only find schematics. We still get a little paper from that, but not much. I hear little footsteps somewhere. I hear the pitter-patter of little footsteps. Taking them down. Ah. Oh, they destroyed a bookshelf there too. See that? Almost destroyed this crate. Boy, they're dropping the brass. Oh, another quest. What we're going to do with the quest is, I have no desire to really do those things. Those are a little tedious, a little annoying to me, honestly. But they are a way late game if you cannot... if you finished leveling up to 200, you can do those quests and gain more skill points than what you're technically allowed. No, I guess that's not a good way to put it, but you know what I'm saying. So you're capped out after you hit level 200. You can't get any more points. Well, you can get them through the quest, from what I understand. Now, I've not done it yet, but that's what they tell me you can do. So that's the plan, at least, is to hold on to those, and eventually we'll be able to get more skill points and cap out even more skills. We'll just focus on those quests later down the road. Oh, look at that. Chainsaw. Nice. Working stiff crate. Too bad we already have like a couple of them. And we'll take the paint. You can always use the paint. Yeah, last time we were here, we were scooping up everything as well. Remember that. Remember taking the every bit of paper that we could find. And we were starting on those initial shotgun turrets. See if we can take these guys out without having to fight them. Really, man? Really? Stop it. Stop it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that was a double stun. Did you see that? Another quest. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll definitely pool those things together. And have a whole series to where we just do nothing but quests. We'll probably should be taking that plastic. I mean, maybe we come back and get the plastic later. I'm not going to concern myself with that right now, but probably something we need to look into getting. I don't want to take up the inventory space right now. Just try to soak up as much of this paper as I can while we're here. So I don't have to make that ride over and over and over. Getting a good bit in some of these crates. Heck, we may stop after this. I might not go to the next level after finding what we have found thus far. Maybe all I need. And we'll take the duct tape. Black cowboy hat. Well, it's funny, we haven't even opened a lot of those crates there to even know what they are. Well, I think I woke some zombies out with the chainsaw. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that the chainsaw would have woken them? Woken up the sleeping zombie. Alright, well, I feel pretty good about the amount of paper we got. Let's do a sort. So that's 1,700. We almost got 2,000. You know, that's a pretty decent amount. I'll go with that for now. We still have the little bookstore back at town where we have our base. And we'll go back over there and perhaps loot it as well. Let's walk back up in here. Well, I left a lot behind last time, didn't I? Need to figure out where else I can get paper, plastic from. I'm not really sure about that. Compound bow grip. What will he give me for that at the trader? Only $6.55. That's almost not even worth taking. So I'll never use it. I'll never use a compound bow. I'm a crossbow kind of guy, and I think I will forever be the crossbow kind of guy. I know it probably does a little more damage and all of that, but I don't like it. I don't like the way it aims, the way it feels. Maybe at some point I convert over to it, but for now, yeah, we did. We actually accomplished that by before 2200. Like I said, we may be able to do, and sure enough, we did it. We did it. You and I. All of us. Gotta make our way back home. Take the little bit of gunpowder that we have. Now, lead is going to be the only thing we're short on. Seems like lead is pretty easy to come across out in some of the biomes if you're riding around. Like right there's coal. Okay, so but in a snow biome at least. But there will be other biomes that you see those pockets of lead, and I think we can go around and nip those, maybe even some boulders here or there, pick up enough lead to make some buckshot, and I do believe we have some buckshot back at the base. And that'll give us a little head start on that. We're going to need another 1,500 rounds of shotgun shells, plus whatever we need to reload the original shotgun turrets. And we'll get that covered. We'll absolutely take care of all of that. If it were daytime, might be able to spot out some lead even out here to take back home with us right now, but I see coal over in the snow biome, but I don't see anything out here. I know it's here. I know it's here. Well, what is that? Is that nitrate? I mean, I'll take it. Though we have a mine ready to go for it. I'm excited about having that one mine because, you know, that's a lot of nitrate just sitting down there ready for us. And the coal, same thing with the coal. I believe there's more coal there as well. I don't know. Maybe not as much nitrate was left in that one pocket, but it'll certainly give us a start. And we'll be able to make, you know, 6, 8, 10,000 shotgun shells here in the near future. And then maybe by that time we'll have moved on. We'll move on to a custom bunker of sorts. Still don't really know what I want to do yet. I have a couple ideas that I want to try. And we might just... Oh, this is bad. Bad. Stop me, tree. No. We might just hang out in this one long enough to provide me the opportunity to build a really large custom bunker, or at least mid-size. You know, I say large. Heck, the mid-size bunkers I used to make are considered large now with all the electricity and time that goes into them. But we may hang out here a little longer than I originally had intended, just to do that, just to be able to have the opportunity to go over and spend weeks and weeks building on some nice custom bunker that we can come up with. I cannot forget to go back over to that base and take all my goodies out of there, the quest, the treasure maps. And that's something else we can do as well for a bit of ammo, a bit of fun, change things up. Go over there and get those treasure maps going. That's going to bother me right there, too. I need to fix that. I need to fix that up. Let's see what we need to do. We need to dump off that. That. This was that miscellaneous chest, right? Yeah. You can have a couple items we can sell to the trader. Chainsaw. What kind of engine does it have? Not a very good one. And the iron's going to go here. Duct tape. It's going to go here. We need to get some more duct tape going. 226 bones. We need to... I tell you what, while I'm thinking about it. Oh, the bottles, the jars are up here, aren't they? Let's get these jars out. Can I get them all? Yeah. Get the snow. Fire kicking. Bottled murky water. 755. No, that's not going to all make. Oh, I don't know how much it stacks to. Is it just 15? I guess we'll find out in just a moment how much it stacks to. I think it may just be 15. Now let's get the brass in here. Not the glue, the brass. And we don't have any buckshot in there, do we? We're completely and utterly and totally out of lead. I thought we had some. I really did. I thought that was something that we had. Well, let's get our repair kits out of here. Nice couple stacks of those, stack and a half. Stick that in there for the time being. Brass, paper. Well, tomorrow, what we'll do is we'll go out looking for lead. Looking for lead in all the wrong places. That's probably what we'll be singing at the end of the episode. But regardless, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go see if we can find ourselves a proper amount of lead. Let's get the stone and sand kicking here before I finish this episode up. 6,000. Perfect. Concrete. We're going to get ourselves a decent collection of concrete. Before you know it, we're going to be able to build a decent bunker. Fill up that chest. I need to grab some iron. 2 stacks should do me. Before you know it, we're going to need more clay. Start pumping out steel in one of these. Which one has the most? That one has the most. That one does not have an anvil. Or a crucible, I mean. Get a little bit more going there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much concludes the episode for today. Had a good time. Oh, it does stack better. Okay, beautiful. Perfect. We can take these bones, mix it with that water. Make ourselves some glue. And craft that into duct tape. See how much gas we're left over with there. Oh, yeah, half a chest full. Half a chest full. Perfect. Well, join me tomorrow. We'll be on the search for lead. Then we're going to pump out thousands, I say, shotgun shells. Craft our shotgun turrets. Get those up and going. And let's see how many points we accumulated today. 82. All right, 82 points to give out. Probably give some more points to gunsmithing as well to reduce the time of that gunpowder crafting. Well, have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located. And I'll see you all tomorrow.